and welcome to day one of Indieformer's 8 Days of Christmas, in which we'll be recapping the year that was for indie games in 2014.
Today we'll be looking at the best Kickstarter games of 2014.
This year saw the release of some very good Kickstarter games, with Shovel Knight and Divinity Original Sin releasing to critical acclaim.
We've been following Kickstarter games all year, and these are the 5 that we think are the best and most likely to be the next Divinity or Shovel Knight.
The Universe Sim is a gorgeous looking god management game with some clever ideas. The world around you is constantly being simulated, and you can only influence it via a cause and effect system as opposed to giving direct orders. Where you place a building, a city may grow, and if you research how to make fire, your civilization will use it to keep warm and cook. However, you can always keep your civilization accountable with some strategically fired asteroids, hurricanes or other natural disasters. The Universe Sim is also a game about resource management. A civilization uses a planet's resources to grow, then once the resources are drained, they leave for another planet and its resources. But where does the path to prosperity end? Well, hopefully the Universe Sim will answer that.
Set in pixel art heaven, Moon Hunters is a procedurally generated action RPG with online co-op for up to 4 players. Every playthrough lasts a few hours and is a chance to be immortalized as a constellation in the night sky. Whether you donate blood to a dying stranger or terrorize a child for the fun of it, your acts will build towards your reputation. And it is by this that the Moon Priestess will judge if your legacy is worthy enough to live on in future generations and playthroughs. The world of Moon Hunters, that is both pretty and filled with a rich lore, is primed to be home to many entertaining solo and multiplayer adventures.
Super hot.
When we think of the FPS genre, originality isn't a word that really comes to mind. And that's why Super Hot stands out to us so much. Time moves only when you do, and that turns every level into a puzzle that can be completed at whatever pace you like. The simple yet slick design is also a winner, and so is the promise of adding slow motion explosions and diversifying the game's arsenal. Dodging bullets Matrix style has a lot of wow factor, but where Super Hot really impresses is by swapping the twitch reflexes of a shooter for the calculative thinking of a puzzler, and consequently uncovering a whole world of gameplay potential. For now, we'll just have to wait and see if Super Hot becomes a great game or remains an interesting gimmick.
In the backwaters beyond.
The Flame and the Flood emerges from a recent sea of roguelikes with a potent atmosphere and compelling narrative. You struggle downriver through the backwaters of America's South on a makeshift raft before the rising flood swallows you up. Your loyal dog Aesop is by your side, and any items he is holding will be carried over into the next playthrough. But the other animals, the wild ones, aren't so friendly. The flood has forced them from their homes, and their long journeys to find land has made them hungry. You'll need tact, resourcefulness, and your wits if you want to survive. We should also mention the Flame and the Flood soundtrack is coming from a Chuck Reagan album made for the game, and it sounds sensational. Here, have a listen.
Chasing horizon in the flame and the flood.
At the start of the Kingdom Come Deliverance trailer, you see the words actual game footage written down the bottom. If this is meant to convince you that this game looks too good to be true, it fails, because it just looks too good to be true. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a sandbox RPG that promises the freedom and deep worlds of genre leaders Skyrim and The Witcher. A point of difference is that it has no dragons or magic and is set in the medieval year of 1403. There is a noticeable aim to be realistic that is accentuated by field battles and castle sieges between large armies. Even the small details, such as food going off if left in your inventory for too long, demonstrate the game's pursuit of realism at its most intricate. But ultimately, why have we put Kingdom Come Deliverance as our #1 Kickstarter game of the year? Well, it's really as simple as this game looks amazing and we really want to play it. Don't you?
That was our top 5 Kickstarter games of the year, guys. We really hope you enjoyed the video and all the Kickstarter coverage we did this year.
We'll be back tomorrow with day 2 of our 8 days of Christmas, in which we'll be checking the progress of some of the best early access games of 2014. See you then.
We've been following Kickstarter games all year, and these are the 5. Yes! These are the 5 that today we'll be looking at the best indie Kickstarter games of 2014.